guys! Okay, so today I'm going to do a review on the Cloud9 hair straighteners that I was sent recently. I was actually invited to attend a photo shoot at the Cloud9 kind of headquarters offices in Huddersfield, but I obviously was still in Spain and so I couldn't attend. So they actually asked me if I would like to review one of the products. Before you switch off this video, because I know like kind of not sponsored videos because I haven't been paid to make this, but videos where people have been sent a product for free. I know it's kind of a bugbear on YouTube at the moment and people don't really like those kinds of videos, but firstly I just want to say a couple of things about that. Number one, I sincerely hope that if you've watched my videos for some time now, I know I've gained a lot of subscribers recently, so if you're new to my channel, maybe you don't know me as well as people that have watched me for a long time, but I would never ever say anything that I did not 100% mean. I mean, people always say I have nothing to gain, and they do have things to gain. They have, a good relationship with the company to gain, and especially if you're worried about offending a company, sometimes it's difficult. So they do kind of have things to gain. So I'm not going to say that I have nothing to gain from that, but I don't have good things to gain from that, especially when it comes to YouTube, because I think people know very quickly who are the people that they can trust and who are the people that are just making a positive review for the sake of it. So that's just one thing I wanted to say, is that I will always be 100% honest with you. Another thing is that I get requests all the time, can you review this, can you review that, and I can only buy so many things myself. So yes, I will feature products that have been sent to me for free, because otherwise my reviews would be limited to things that I bought myself. As far as you guys are concerned, as long as you feel that you can trust me, then both of us only have good things to gain from this. So you'll get honest reviews and on products that normally you wouldn't get reviews on, and I also get to try out these products to review for you. Anyway, now I'm going to move on to the actual review, because I rambled on about that, but I just felt like it was necessary for me to say. These have come from the manufacturers of GHDs, so they are a very high-end brand of hair straighteners. GHDs, at least in the UK, are predominantly the most popular hair straighteners on the market. Just to give you a little quick rundown of what hair straighteners I've tried before, and I've tried a few. I have actually had GHDs. I've had 2 pairs of GHDs. I did like them because, obviously they get your hair poker straight, they make it really shiny at first. I felt that towards the end of having the GHDs, I was losing condition in my hair. I felt like it was going really dry and really brittle. I've had issues with GHD in the past. I've had 2 pairs that broke, 1 pair just out of warranty and 1 pair that were in warranty, and I had a lot of trouble getting a new pair, so I just kind of gave up on that. And obviously GHDs are expensive. I haven't bought them for a long time, but I believe they're around £100, that kind of mark. Obviously it depends where you get them from. So they are a high-end brand, and for me to pay that much for straighteners and then be unhappy with kind of the longevity and things like that, I wasn't obviously too impressed. Then I decided to go to the Remington Shine Therapy straighteners. I have the hairdryer, love the hairdryer, and I loved the straighteners. The problem with the Remington Shine Therapy is that the button, imagine this is them, the button that was here, when I was straightening my hair, I used to turn it off by accident when I was straightening my hair, so that was kind of a design flaw. And also they broke. I do have a video up on my channel, a very old video of how I style my hair, and that was using the Remingtons. They broke shortly after doing that video, and I'd had them for maybe 3 months. Kind of my own fault that I didn't manage to get a replacement pair, because they were a gift. My mum had thrown away the receipt, blah blah blah. Didn't end up getting a replacement pair because I couldn't prove when I bought them. So I had a bit of bad luck there. Then I went on to the Cheese. These are my Cheese straightening irons, the pink, yeah, look very similar to GHDs, just have an on and off button and an LED, heat up to quite high temperature like the GHDs. I got these from Sally's Beauty Supply, and they were about £25 in the sale, and I'd heard good things about Chi, and I love Chi products, so yeah, I kind of had to go for these. I wasn't that impressed with them. At first I was, and then I kind of fell out of love with them. I didn't feel like they were keeping my hair in good condition really, kind of like the GHDs. I've also tried Rusk straighteners that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply, which were I think about £10 in the sale and did a really good job, but just nothing special, you know. And I've also tried Mickey Clark hair straighteners that were maybe £25 from Tesco, and my mum is still using those. They're still going strong, and again, nothing special, but just did the job. These straighteners are, you know, pure luxury. They are really, really nice straighteners. But if you are serious about your hair, you want your hair to be in good condition, you like to buy nice electronics, or you were thinking about GHDs, then this review is definitely for you. In my opinion, they're far superior to the GHDs. I'm blabbering on. I always get people commenting on my video, they're like, just get into the review already, but I feel like it's important for you to kind of judge the review based on what I've tried in the past and things like that. This is what their straighteners look like. Let me just take that off. They say Cloud9 here. They're black, very sleek. I have the wide irons. They come in just a normal iron, which would be roughly like this, where they're the same size all the way down, or this one, which is a wide iron. As you can see, it goes out slightly here, and I think they also do a mini one as well. Very sleek, very nice design. They have an on-off switch here, and these are not plugged in because I'm away from the plug socket. They have an on-off switch here, and then we have a dial here, and it's going from 100, 150, 200, and then high, which I believe the top heat is 230. And then you can just kind of make it go higher or lower. When you switch these on, they'll default to 150, and then you can turn it up or down from there. Presentation wise, they come in a really beautiful box. Very, very sleek, kind of turquoise and black with the logo on. There you go. It just opens really, really nicely. Really, really nice box, really nice packaging. But then, like I said, this is a high-end brand, so if I was paying over £100 for some straighteners, I would expect them to come presented nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the positives and negatives that I've found using this product. I have been using this product for about a month now. The reason I waited so long to do this review is because I wanted to see, you know, the effect that it had on my hair. It's all very well using the hair straighteners once, but I wanted to see long term how they performed. Okay, so I'll start with the positives. The first positive for me is the design, the look of the straighteners. I really like the kind of colours together and the packaging, but like I said, if you are paying that much for a hair straightener, you kind of would expect it to feel really luxurious and look really nice. The second thing, which was purely practical but really impressed me, was this kind of plug system that they've got. I'm from England, but I'm living in Spain at the moment. I'll be moving back to England in 9 days. So what you actually get is, this is what the plug looks like that you get it with. It comes with a standard British plug, but you can unscrew this bit here and undo the casing, and this is inside, which is a European plug, and then this will close around it, and I'll be able to plug it in Britain with this plug, and if I travel, I just take that out and I can plug it in Europe. That impressed me straight away because you don't have to use an adapter and you'd have to replace the plug, so I thought that was a really nifty little thing, and that impressed me straight off the bat. The next thing I like is this protector that you have here. I'm the kind of person that will straighten my hair just before I'm, you know, staying at a friend's house or going away for the weekend, going on holiday, and then I'll want to throw the straighteners in my suitcase, and obviously they might melt things, or, you know, just if you've just straightened your hair and you leave them lying around, someone can kind of stand on them or someone can touch them and burn themselves. If you've got this, it prevents that, and also it just keeps them nicely together. Another thing that I really like about these is the swivel cord, you know, so you don't get all tangled up. The thing I like is the rounded shape. A lot of straighteners now have this rounded shape, but some of them don't, and that's nice because you can do waves with it. I think I'm going to do a tutorial on curling with this straightener and waving and things like that. I really like the wide plates. It literally has cut down my straightening time by half, which I'm incredibly impressed with. I love the plates themselves. They have something in them which they say is their secret ingredient, and it is something to make your hair really shiny, and it really does work. It makes my hair feel really nice and soft. And I like the fact that the plates are cushioned. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you see how it's moving, so they're cushioned, which is just nicer for when you're using the straightener. The other thing I really like about these is the adjustable temperature, and before I talk about that, I just want to say I know there are other straighteners on the market with adjustable temperatures, one of them being the Remington Shine Therapy straighteners. and I loved the fact that they were, in theory, had an adjustable temperature, but I never felt like I could get my hair straight or curly on a lower temperature. I always needed to just whack it up to the top temperature, with my hair being kind of unruly. With these, they still work on a lower heat, and that's really the difference, and I guess that's the price difference, that's what you're paying for. The Remington, great in theory, but didn't actually really do anything to my hair unless they were on the highest heat. But going on to some negatives, the first negative, and it might sound like something really petty, but it does actually interrupt your kind of use of the product, is, can you see here there's this gap? When I take this off, okay, I'll show you now, when I take this off, the straighteners spring up and it closes this gap here. 9 times out of 10 when I take this off, I'm holding them here, and I'm not going to do it now, I just did it 5 minutes ago when I wasn't filming. If I take this off, my skin gets trapped in there and it really hurts, it like pinches your skin, and I know it's only a little thing, but it's really happened a few times and I've seen it in other people's reviews, so it's obviously something that people are having a problem with. So for the people at Cloud9, that is just a kind of design thing that I don't know if it can be changed, but that's something to bear in mind, I guess. Like I say, these straighteners are really going to be marketed at people who are thinking about buying GHDs, and if you are thinking about purchasing GHDs or thinking about purchasing new straighteners, you want to spend a decent amount of money, I would definitely recommend these over the GHDs. Firstly, they come from the same creative team as the GHDs, but secondly, I think the irons themselves, I'm not entirely sure on the price, I probably should have looked that up, I'll put an annotation, but the price of these is only maybe £10 more than the GHD. So if you're going to be spending that amount of money on a GHD, why not pay £10 more and get the ones that you can change the temperature on, because it really does make a world of difference to the condition of your hair. So for £10 more you could have these which you can change the temperature on. GHDs are fixed at really hot heat and are not great for your hair. So for £10 more, I think this is who they're kind of aimed at, really, are people that would go for GHDs, but I can wholeheartedly recommend these to you. I always ask myself the question when I'm doing reviews, would I have paid for these products myself, and would I repurchase the product? Would I have paid for these products myself? Probably not. I'd seen a lot of hype about them and I thought they looked nice, but after my experiences with other high-end straighteners, I was very much, I'd been burned, pardon the pun, but I was not willing to pay a lot of money. Would I repurchase now? Yes. If these lasted me for 12 months, you know, 18 months, and I wanted to repurchase, I would definitely pay the money to repurchase these, providing that they do last me you know, a long amount of time. So providing they last, I will definitely repurchase these, and you have my word on that. So yeah, I really do like this product. That is my review of the Cloud9 straightener. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you've got any questions, then please leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.